So, here we are. Grilling steak, potatoes, and corn from my greatest rival. Alright, we already have one big disagreement. Again, generously season your steak with salt and pepper. I don't cure my fucking steak, and that's essentially what Jake is doing right now. Because it'll dry the fucking thing out.
But this is a beautiful piece of meat from my local butcher. Do a little bit more salt on the edge here.
Well, then why are you bastardizing it?
Here, right at the...
Okay. Another big problem I have is he shucked his corn, which in my opinion is a big no-no. And he's using a gas grill for ribeye steaks. Now, steak, you want the fire or your cooking medium hotter than the halls of hell. Now, this was chicken or pork or something else. Burgers, gas grill, fine, whatever, who cares? But steak, that you want a kettle grill, lump charcoal, and yeah.
Because it needs oil too. So, the steak's been sitting for about an hour. I'm going to take the salt. It's going to go.
Why would you oil the steak?
And then the corn goes on the top. A little salt.
Jake, just friendly advice, buddy. Keep the corn shucked, right? Keep it in the green shit. Throw it in the goddamn in your sink, in a sink full of cold water. Leave it in there for about an hour or two, and then bring it out and throw it on the grill. The corn will steam, and it'll be delicious. Your corn's gonna be dry, dude.
There.
I guarantee you my corn turned out better than his. Because the second you shuck the corn, it starts drying the fuck out. Yeah, but they'll be burnt on the outside and still dead-ass raw in the center.
I just kind of wanted to start heating up because potatoes take a minute. Well, they take, 20 minutes.
I mean, and your steak is getting a little too warm, my dude.
So maybe longer. At this heat.
I mean,
and
again,
you can also see
you want room temperature, but you don't want the outside in the middle of fucking July.
Up in there.
Or again, you could just buy a kettle grill and lump charcoal and you'll be fine. I can already kind of tell your steak is having the juice extracted from it, aka the moisture from the salt that you put on way too fucking early.
Because if you do temperatures like this inside, it makes your house uncomfortable, and you could be dangerous. You could.
No, it doesn't. As long as you know what in the fuck you're doing. Cast iron will get up that hot.
Light a fire up.
The pan is spitting, as they say. Well, I've never been afraid of a little cleanup after dinner, so time to sear those cold beef chunks in their own fat.
Okay. Well,
remember how I said I wish I'd dried the bottom of the pieces on a paper towel? The moisture under there rapidly expanded and sent fat exploding everywhere. On an electric stove like I'm used to, that usually just makes a mess. On a gas stove, spitting oil is liable to ignite on the open flame, and that's exactly what happened.
Steak. We see the moisture on top of it. We're going to dab it. Okay, we don't want any. We don't want to have a wet steak going in there if you don't dab it. Steak, you see this is starting to blister really pretty. Put this guy down.
Okay, it's burning.
In here a little bit. When I cook steak outside, especially when you salt it earlier, it helps retain a lot of moisture. So when you salt it early like this,
it out.
I'm not so worried about.
Again, you spend how much money on the ribeye steak?
What doneness
and
I
you
get.
Completely fucked it?
I usually get about a medium.
Okay, wait a second. Hold up. When in the hell did he put that down? Okay, put it at about 8 minutes. And he's at... Dude, it hasn't even been 2 minutes! Okay, this is how you cook a steak. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. you should be at rare. 2 minutes more, you should be at medium rare. Getting a little closer to medium. 2 minutes after that, medium to medium well. 2 minutes more, well done.
When you pull it, it's still kind of cooking
Except your fat's burning.
a little bit. Sometimes they'll fuse a little bit, but what I want is the bottom to get like caramelized before I flip it.
You've already made sure to fuck that.
Hit 500, I'm gonna flip.
Again, you salted way too early. I mean, again, it's nothing inherently, oh my god, jaw-dropping wrong. Just, again...
Flip it one more time. On the other side.
I guess
I
just hate to see a good ribeye get all fucked up.
This is just how I do it with this grill. It'll change based on the grill. How quick this goes, how slow this goes.
Well, typically, if you use a charcoal grill for anything except steak, it's indirect heat, low and slow. Gas grills are a nice, all-purpose grill. You'll get a good product. Maybe even a great product. But oh my hand of holy god, mouth-watering product from a gas grill? No, not going to happen. You need charcoal or wood for that, because you need the smoke. Charcoal grills are a temperamental son of a bitch. But boy, do they make a better product. But it's a lot more work.
I think I'm going to flip it. Oh, yeah. You can see.
Oh, you see, that's bad. The steak's starting to come apart. That's bad.
Where we're headed. This is what we want.
All right.
That's going to get nice and charry, too.
I have no faith in you, but all right.
Okay, we're pretty close. At the bottom.
No, if a steak starts coming apart, that means it's overdone.
Big Strong recommend.
If this was like a pork butt, I'd be saying, okay, now we got a product. But right now, that steak's overdone. That steak might be overdone and dry as hell because he sucked all the moisture out, adding the salt way too early.
This will get up much higher than I want it to if I don't monitor this.
That's why you have your beer there. Dump some beer down there and kill the fire. I don't care if a chef agrees with me. Do you know who does agree with me? Grill masters. And since we're technically grilling, that's who the opinions we should be listening to, don't you think? God damn it.
Oh man, that is fucking... That is... Oh god,
oh
dude.
My
okay,
God.
This is done.
Oh.
This is sit over its
Pour your
flame
fucking
for a
beer
moment.
down there!
Grease flame. Okay, so it looks really fucking good. Everything
like
is...
shit.
Well, it's not quite where I want it. Let's reorganize this. Let's reorganize the situation. I'm right-handed. These are pretty warm. These don't need to be on there.
There's another thing we don't agree
this
with.
Beautiful
I'm
fucking
left-handed.
ribeye. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. That's so good. Good.
Yeah, my corn is so moist that it's actually dripping. But you do you.
The,
Okay, I'm not going to judge that. I want to see the basic... Okay, here we go.
Anyway, as you can see, you know.
I'd say
Medium
medium
so?
well.
Whatever it takes to get this stuff happening.
Okay, so the steak is completely overdone. Now, I know it's Jake's steak. He can cook it to his liking. But to me, medium well is completely fucking overdone.
Rendered fat is like the best. Oh,
Depends on what cut.
here's the way to go.
Ribeye's pretty good.
Boys. That's
No, this is about the proper size of steak. Because if you get it too thick, then you have to take it off the heat and then go indirect. Because what'll happen is the outside will be a crusty Chernobylized piece of shit, and the inside is still dead fucking raw. This is about the thing that I like, but I would say that's, like you yourself said, Jake, medium well. Medium. Maybe I'll be a little nicer, medium. But to me, once a steak gets much beyond mid-rare, It's fucked.
Anyway, because I seasoned it before, it doesn't need any seasoning now. It's perfectly
Because you seasoned it before, you extracted all the fucking moisture out.
balanced all the way. Smash them down.
I know what cooked food tastes. What cooked food looks like, tastes like, and that's how I know this is completely fucked. I mean,
Toss them again with olive oil and salt and pepper, and then put them back in the oven or on top of the grill. As long as they're little waxy potatoes, like anything yellow like this, fingerlings, even red potatoes will do it. They'll hold together and they turn into like little, delicious, crispy potato boys. Anyway, that's how you make a steak. This is corn, potatoes, and steak.
yeah, I've done this better than you on my channel.
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, you can see it's also very even. Easy. Anyone can do it.
Oh, that was painful. And that's who's supposed to be my great rival.
Strain the.
Hey, Jake. Jake, buddy. I'm gonna be going for a while now. I do a day job and I outstream you.
Gravy. So this will get put into a pot.
Even though your corn looked like trash, your potatoes were still fucking raw. And your steak was overdone. But yeah, you keep fucking doing you. 'Cause I'm sorry, Jake, if you can see me on Twitch, you fucked your goddamn steak. Your steak was overcooked, dry, and falling apart. A ribeye should not fall the fuck apart.
Santa Barbara, California.
Again, if you'd have made a pork butt roast, I'd have been, yes, falling apart good. I'm gonna keep blasting him on this because he can't even cook a steak right. He salted his fucking meat like an hour before he cooked the motherfucker. Like, you just... No, that'll just dry it out. You fucking... Jake put another hit piece out on me, by the way, too. Oh, Jake. All you gotta do is just wave the white flag, buddy.
That's a lot
And then I'll never bother you again.
Cinnamon.
By the way, he stopped. He, at least in the moment, has stopped doing my cooking videos. He's doing my more political videos. No, it's just something that I find funny. Again, and I find it funny from his fans. We've had a rivalry now going on nigh 2 years. Actually, over 2 years. A war that he started. And in all that time, he said he's my better. He said he can do everything better than me. And in 2 fucking years, he can't do anything better than me. He has not made a burger better than me. He has not reproduced one of my recipes. Nothing. I reproduced one of his, and his sycophantic fans attacked it. I knew I was right, because at least mine was biscuits and gravy. His was biscuits and bullshit.